So it was like 5 a.m. I just got back from the gym, bro. So my hair's still wet. So like it's all up. But legit, I made this video yesterday. Starfield is the first true next gen game from Xbox, and I mean, I only got 6 comments, but like two of them said the same fucking thing. And I got this comment legit just an hour ago. So legit right when I got out from the gym. Which I mean, that's early because I mean, if it just turned 6 o'clock for me, that mean they posted this at 5 o'clock. Like, I was still in the gym at the time. But legit, they're like, what's next gen about 30 frames per second? And you see, this is what I was saying when I'm like, this this 30 60 frame stuff is literally just for fanboys. It's not for gaming because they must not have been gaming long to think that 60 frames mean your next gen. What? What that mean every FPS boosted game Microsoft gave us for free for just buying an Xbox Series X or S is a next gen game. If 60 frames per second is all it fucking takes, that mean every 60 frames per second game that runs on the Xbox Series X is a next gen game. No. No. Next gen is size, scope, and technology, bro. Size, scope, and technology. That's what makes a game next gen. And this is the first one that's gonna need next gen hardware. The size, the scope, and technology needs the next gen to play this fucking game. You saw the specs. I showed the specs for PC in the fucking video. That means you need at least a Series S level of fucking hardware to run this. There's not a single PlayStation game or an Xbox game right now that needs that. All of them bitches can run last gen. They just didn't do it. All them bitches are using last gen technology. They just didn't put it on last gen. Why? Because they want a new console to sell. That is it. That is it. Spider-Man 2 can run on the PlayStation 4. Would they have to cut some bits down? Would they have to scale it back? Would it be 30 frames per second? Yes, it fucking would. Yes, it fucking would. But that they're not using next gen technology to make Spider-Man fucking 2. They're using the same technology they used to make Miles Morales, which can actually run on the PlayStation 4. It's not different. It's not different. God of War was a PlayStation 4 game for a reason. They didn't use new technology. Sony hasn't made a game that needs next gen tech yet. Microsoft haven't made a game that needs next gen tech yet. Why you think they making another Flight Sim? Flight Sim could have ran on the Xbox One. It would have been hot fucking garbage. It wouldn't have looked as good as it did on the Series X or PC. That's why they waited and made that bitch on PC only and then just put it on Xbox. So it can be equivalent look. But they're making a next gen version of Flight Sim for a reason. Because it's only going to use next gen technology. It's only going to be baseline next gen in size, scope, and tech. That's what next gen means, bro. If you just want some more frames, why ain't you been playing on PC? 60 frames has been a thing for 10, 15 years on PC, bro. What do you mean? Console niggas are the only ones that need frames because PC niggas already had it. If you only played on console your whole life and you think next gen is running the game at 60 frames per second, I don't think you play games, bro. Or I don't think you play many fucking games. Because that is sad. If that's your standard, every game that came out that has a performance mode isn't next gen. Because performance mode mean the game isn't ready to run at 60 frames. That mean they have to cut it down. Remember, there was a time when console games and PC games weren't on the same level. They weren't on the same level. That has been a thing until legit last generation. Where you had games that ran on PC that never came to console. Why is that? Because the consoles couldn't fucking handle it. And developers didn't want to cut their game in half and cut it down to run this fucking game on the console. So they stayed over there. Remember, Crysis came out on PC. This is way back in the day. I mean, I'm an old gamer. Crysis came out on PC. Most PCs couldn't even run that bitch right. That was a stress test for everybody's new rig. Can that bitch run Crysis at the max settings? Most PCs couldn't fucking do it. And you know the Crysis we got on console? A cut down, watered down version of it. Why? Because they wanted to sell more copies. Not because they wanted Crysis on a console. Crysis couldn't run on the fucking console properly. It would never run on the console properly. It couldn't even run on high-end PCs, nigga. They had so much detail. The size and scope and tech wasn't ready for Crysis back then. And Starfield is going to be that way. Consoles, they're doing their fucking best to run Starfield. They're going to do their best to run Starfield. But Starfield is showing what next gen PC hardware is already doing, bro. The equivalent hardware of an Xbox Series X is a 2080. A 2080, they're on fucking 40 series now on PC. What do you mean, bro? Console and PC would never be on an even playing field in gaming. And as long as PC is gonna have ports, consoles are always gonna look inferior. But on console, fucking 30 frames per second, 4K, all 4K, nigga, it looks amazing. No drops, nigga. Come on now, bro. Come on now, that's as next gen as it get. There's not a single fucking game that's gonna give you lighting relative to where the sun is, the distance from the fucking planet. That is crazy tech they're putting into this game, bro. Minor details like that is what people don't understand. When it comes to game development, there's not a single fucking game giving you that. There's not a single fucking game giving it to you. If you don't want that in your games, you can go play something flat. Go play Far Cry. That shit can run 4K and 60. You trees be popping in and shit. That's fine, bro. Go play God of War. You can walk down this corridor. It looks fucking lovely in 4K 30. You turn that bitch to 60 frames per second, all that detail washes out. Not a single game developer wants their game to be put on like that. Final Fantasy fucking 16 right now, running on the PlayStation 5 only, that demo is trash, bro. People turn that shit to 60 frames mode, it goes potato, and that shit still doesn't run at 60 frames. Niggas don't know what next gen mean, bro. And it's crazy that like this is the vocal minority of gaming. Because 90% of gamers are just gonna play games because they enjoy them. Not because them bitches got 60 frames or not. And if they want 60 frames, they gonna go get it. They gonna go get it, bro. If you wanna play the console version of this game, be lucky that Starfield has a console version. There could be a timeline where Starfield never comes to fucking console because only PCs could run that hoe. Because only PCs can run that hoe. The only people I feel sorry for are the ones that don't get to play Starfield because they're fanboying or they don't have the hardware capable. That is it. Those are only people. Because if you can play Starfield for $10 in Game Pass, why wouldn't you? Because it's 30 frames per second? Come on now, bro. Grow up. But I'm gonna go play some games, bro. And make some content, have a good old time. So let me know what y'all think down below, bro. Thank y'all for watching, like, subscribe if you're new. Man's got up early to put this motherfucking comment up, so hey, I'm gonna make a motherfucking early video for it, and yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one.